United States and India, it is bad news, because neither the United States nor India wants China and Nepal to build this railway.
वेलकम बैक टू फास्ट रिएक्शन। उम्मीद है कि आप सब ठीक होंगे। आज हम बात करने वाले नेपाल चाइना रेलवे के बारे में। और जैसे आपको पता है कि मैंने नेपाल और चाइना के रेलवे के बारे में आपको काफी सारी न्यूज़ दी है। आज हम रिएक्शन देने वाले नेपाल चाइना रेलवे के बारे में। तो आपको बताया कि चाइना $10 मिलियन यूज करेगा नेपाल चाइना रेलवे को बारे में। और आपको देखा जाए तो नेपाल और चाइना के रेलवे की जो अगर बनना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा तो चाइना इस पे $10 मिलियन लगाएगा।
In 2016, China and Nepal began to announce that they would build a China-Nepal cross-border railway. The railway is 540 kilometers long and travels up to 1,500 meters above sea level. As long as the construction is completed, this railway will be another railway that attracts worldwide attention after the Qinghai-Tibet Railway. Just a few days ago, the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Nepalese government have reached an agreement to build the China-Nepal Railway across the Himalayas. This news is good news for the people of the two countries, because it can strengthen the economic cooperation between the two countries and also facilitate the people of the two countries to come and play. But for the United States and India, it is bad news, because neither the United States nor India wants China and Nepal to build this railway. If you guys like my videos, please start now, click to subscribe to the Answer Here channel, you will receive more great content in the future. Let's explore the answer to this question now. To know that Nepal's annual GDP is only $30 billion. The construction of this railway will cost 1/3 of Nepal's annual GDP, about $10 billion. And what is the reason that prompted Nepal to build this expensive railway? Nepal is a country with high mountains. The towering mountains bring very shocking scenery to Nepal. But at the same time, it is also because of these landscapes that it has seriously hindered the development of Nepal. The terrain problem in Nepal has made transportation very difficult, and industry and commerce have also been severely hindered. At present, the only industry that can be developed in Nepal is agriculture, but the land area that can be used for cultivation in Nepal is only 20% of the national area. It can be said that there are more mountains and less land, which completely hinders its own development. In 2013, China proposed the Belt and Road Initiative, and because of this, Nepal seemed to see an opportunity to change the status quo. The Belt and Road has allowed the cooperation between China and Pakistan to take root, which makes Nepal feel that it can not only promote its own development, but also a powerful condition for the implementation of diplomacy, which is why Nepal has begun to attach importance to the Belt and Road. In December 2014, the Nepalese government stated that it attaches great importance to the development of trade with China and is willing to work with China to promote the construction of the Silk Road economic belt. In the end, China and Nepal decided to strengthen cooperation in finance, infrastructure, tourism, etc., which has also become an important opportunity for Nepal's economic development and employment. In order to realize the above-mentioned opportunities and speed up economic development, it is first necessary to build high-speed railways, that is, railways. The construction of the China-Nepal Railway is a long-standing dream of Nepal. Because in 2015, India unilaterally announced that it would cut off the gasoline supply to Nepal. This measure caught Nepal by surprise and plunged Nepal into a gasoline shortage. The production and life of ordinary people have been greatly affected. When Nepal was in trouble, it was China that offered a helping hand. One after another, the oil trucks departed from Tibet and crossed hundreds of kilometers of China-Nepal highway to reach Nepal. This ensured that Nepal did not suffer from a lack of gasoline and fell into collapse. That is to say, from this year, Nepal made up its mind to build a life supply railway line to China. But Nepal's other neighbor, India, has always had an ambition to dominate South Asia. It is hoped that a greater Indian federation can be built, so that the surrounding small countries become India's vassal states. Since Nepal joined the One Belt, One Road initiative advocated by China, India has begun to feel panic. If the construction of the China-Nepal high-speed railway is completed, then India's hegemony in South Asia will be threatened. Not only that, once the China-Nepal Railway enters the route of South Asia, it will threaten the national security of India. At the same time, it will also have a very serious impact on their economy, so India has repeatedly interfered and protested, hindering the construction and advancement of the China-Nepal Railway. With the exchanges between China and Nepal, and the increasingly fierce competition between China and the United States has also joined the protests in India. In 2017, the United States also forced Nepal to sign the MCC agreement, directly interfering in Nepal's internal affairs. At present, Nepal is under such great pressure and still insists on building the China-Nepal Railway? In fact, it is mainly due to the consideration of national security and the need for economic development. As mentioned earlier, Nepal needs to speed up its own economic development and obtain imports and exports. Since China and Nepal are separated by the Himalayas and the transportation is inconvenient, Nepal's economy needs to be highly dependent on India, which will pose a very big challenge to the economic and political security of Nepal's entire country. The construction of the China-Nepal Railway can reduce Nepal's dependence on India and make Nepal more secure economically and politically independent. In addition to the benefits that Nepal can get from the China-Nepal Railway, China can also get a lot of benefits. Now the United States controls all the important waters and straits in the world, and most of the world's trade relies on shipping, so the United States actually controls the world's arteries of trade. What China has built is the Global Continental Railway Plan, and the major continental railway network initiated by China can weaken the maritime trade advantage led by the United States. Let transocean and transcontinental trade and transportation no longer rely solely on the sea route. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you think the video is very interesting, be sure to click to subscribe to my channel. Let us explore more interesting answers together in the future.
सो उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों ने वीडियो देखी आपको पता चल गया कि नेपाल चाइना के रेलवे के बारे में चाइनीज न्यूज़ क्या कह रही है। तो देखा जाए तो $10 मिलियन चाइना लगाएगा इस प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में, और ये प्रोजेक्ट काफ़ी वसी काफ़ी बड़ा हो सकता है नेपाल चाइना रेलवे का। इसके अलावा अगर देखा जाए नेपाल चाइना रेलवे में एक साइड यूएस भी नेपाल के खिलाफ है, एक साइड पे इंडिया भी नेपाल के खिलाफ है। यूएस और इंडिया नहीं चाहता कि वो नेपाल चाइना के साथ कनेक्ट करे, नेपाल चाइना के साथ कनेक्ट करके ट्रेड करे, अपनी तरक्की को और बढ़ाए, क्योंकि चाइना दुनिया में दूसरी सबसे बड़ी इकॉनमी बनने जा रही है और बन रही है इस टाइम पे, क्योंकि वो सबसे ज्यादा एक्सपोर्ट करने वाला सामान है। उनके पास बहुत सारे आइटम है जो पूरी दुनिया में एक्सपोर्ट करके अच्छा खासा रेवेन्यू जनरेट कर रहे हैं। सो यही मौका नेपाल को भी चाइना ने दिया कि $10 मिलियन हम आपकी कंट्री तक लगाएंगे, आपको रेल नेटवर्क से जोड़ेंगे और फिर आप और हम दोनों मिलकर पूरी दुनिया में राज करेंगे और कमाएंगे। सेम चीज पाकिस्तान के साथ भी है। अगर देखा जाए नेपाल चाइना रेलवे को, तो नेपाल के और चाइना के रेलवे के बारे में इंडिया खुश नहीं है और यूएस भी खुश नहीं है कि दोनों कंट्री क्यों मिल रही है। इंडिया तो वैसे खुश नहीं होता कि उसके जो नेबर्स है वो चाइना के साथ मिले, चाहे वो बांग्लादेश के हो चाहे वो नेपाल हो, तो इन दोनों से इंडिया खुश नहीं है कि वो चाइना के साथ जाके मिले। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। फिर मिलते हैं किसी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज।